Hello my very most beautiful Aries, how is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So my lovelies, we are going to be doing your May weekly reading, your May 30th weekly reading. It is a general reading and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open, and everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding. For my very most beautiful Aries, please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most, please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Aries energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what is going on for you this week. There's some conflicting energies going on here. There's some conflicting energies going on here, Aries. I do feel like you guys are ready to focus on, new stuff, and I would love to do a new person reading for you guys. The same kind of energies keep coming up, and obviously they're still coming up with for a reason. There's obviously people that are still really dealing with this, and it obviously needs to come up for a reason. I do set the intentions for the messages that need to be heard the most to come up. So we're gonna read it because this is what's up. But we have the Two of Cups here. We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Three of Cups. This is a lot of like back and forth energy. It feels a little bit like being at war within yourself, Aries, okay? Now, I do feel like there's a part of you that does feel a very strong connection with a specific person. Some of you guys could be in a new connection, okay? I don't really feel that though. Some of you guys maybe, but for most of you, I do feel like you guys are just focused on you, wanting to put the past behind you. There's somebody here that you do have a strong connection with, but you have kind of given up on it. Okay, you've given up trying to, make something work in this situation. Got the Ten of Cups, though. Somebody, the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you just want to be happy, and I feel like trying to make this connection work and dealing with this connection has been a lot on you, and it's put you through a lot. And, that's what you're ready to release. You're ready to give that up. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. You don't want to hold on to it anymore, but somebody comes in and they want to reconcile. And it's like this little back and forth energy. Or it's like as soon as you try to move forward, somebody's trying to come back in and pull you back in. That's what it's feeling like. So we have the Ace of Swords here for your thoughts. That either feels like you having some kind of mental breakthroughs, realizations, clarity about what you want moving forward, what's best for you moving forward. Or it could be some kind of communication that is on your mind. We're going to have to take a look and clarify and see what that's about. But we have the Death card in the reverse here for your communication. So I do feel like there could be some communication coming in that is on your mind that you are trying to figure out how to respond to. I feel like somebody is having a resistance to change. I do feel like it's the person that you're dealing with, okay? I do feel like they're the ones that aren't ready to kind of let this go, even though you're trying to, okay? So we have the Ace of Swords there. I feel like that's something that you could be thinking about. This person could be communicating with you, not really ready for this to be the end. We have the Moon card here for your emotions. So, some of you guys are not responding to this person right away. The phrase that's coming to my mind is still waters run deep. I feel like you're taking the time to really reflect on this, to really think about this. The Moon card can be a card of reflection. I just feel like there's so much uncertainty and so much unknowns with that Moon energy in your emotions, because you want to focus on something new. There's a part of you that just knows on a deeper kind of level, like a deeper knowing, that is what is best for you to do. But you have a strong connection with this person. This person says the right things. They know what buttons to push, and it does. It kind of makes things difficult for you. But I feel like you're having a lot of deep reflection about this situation. That could be where this Ace of Swords is coming from. It's coming from these, moments where you're really spending time being honest with yourself. These moments where you're really reflecting deeply on the situation. And you're having some kind of breakthrough, having some kind of clarity. We have the Six of Cups here. You have 2 cards for Scorpio here, so very well could be a Scorpio. You have a couple cards for Pisces as well. 3 cards for Pisces, so you could be dealing with a Pisces as well. Doesn't have to be, but those are the signs that are sticking out to me the most. 6 of Cups in the area of what your intuition is trying to tell you. This is one of my, they call it memory lane for a reason. We are meant to take a quick stroll down memory lane. We are not meant to post up there with our lazy boy and our beer koozie and Netflix. We can't stay on memory lane, because once we do, it confuses everything. It clouds everything. And sometimes we can see the past with rose-colored glasses. Sometimes, we can look at it, we can remember all the good things or the things we want to remember, and not the whole truth of the situation. As well as sometimes, if we stay on memory lane too long, it can put us in a lower vibe. It can really make us, feel very down, very depressed, and those energies can be hard to come off of. That is why we are supposed to try to stay present in the moment. Try not to spend too much time on memory lane. I feel like that's something your intuition is trying to tell you here. I also feel it's just a warning of, the past coming back around. I don't always feel the Six of Cups is the past coming back around. I'm also kind of feeling that intuitively there is something new coming in for you. That could be a soulmate that does have this sense of purity and innocence to it. The white flowers in the tarot, are kind of symbolic of innocence and purity. And you can see them here in the cups. So I feel like there could be potentially something new that your intuition is trying to tell you, that there is something new coming in for you. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles here for what you are trying to ground. You want something that is going to be solid, something that is going to be stable, something that is going to be long-term. You're looking for, permanence. You're looking for family. And some of you guys, if you're like, I don't want any of that. I'm focused on my money. I'm focused on my security and my money that way. That could resonate that way too. But this is what you're trying to ground. This is what you're working towards. It could be both, why not? We have the King of Wands here as well for what your stability looks like. So I feel like you have been really focused on that. I feel like you guys have been really focused on, he's even looking towards the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you guys could have been very focused on your family, or focused on finding somebody who you can have something long-term, stable, secure with. And, it wasn't like that with the past. There was nothing long-term, or I don't want to say that. There was nothing secure or solid or stable about it, okay? And I feel like that's something you're trying to get away from. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why you're so ready for something new. Some of you guys could be focused on your career, your money, your home, that kind of thing. And you're really putting the work in on it. You're really passionate about it at this time, taking action towards it at this time. For what you are creating, we have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. That's feeling unsatisfied. Okay? It's almost like the phrase that the phrase that's coming to my mind, that my guides are pushing on me, is disrupts your peace. There is something about this person that disrupts your peace. I feel like you could be going about your day, even having a good day, but just starting to think about this person disrupts your peace, let alone them actually coming forward, them actually being in your energy field. It disrupts your peace. And so I feel like as soon as this communication comes in, you're not in the same Zen mode that you were. I feel like you guys have been in a pretty good place. I feel like it kind of takes you out of there. It disrupts your peace. You're discontent. You're not satisfied any longer. But I also feel like you're not satisfied going back to where you used to be with this person either. I feel like you guys are in this weird in-between kind of worlds energy. They're showing me, I have this oracle deck and it has this card that says in between worlds. And on half it's like I don't know what kind of bird it is. Maybe it's like a flamingo or something. It's some kind of bird, okay, on the card. And half of the card is in black and white, and the other half is that it's walking into is in color. And it really says, it's in between worlds. It's not fully out of the old world, but it hasn't fully submerged into its new version, its new world yet. It's in between. I feel like you guys are in that kind of an energy here where you are trying to leave your past behind and create a new reality, and you're kind of out of the past, but you're not fully into the new energy yet either, you know, the new world yet. You haven't met that new person. You're not totally submerged there. And so that can make you feel a little bit, that's a weird energy, and that can pull you back and forth, and it can make you feel very discontent, unsatisfied, because you're just, you know, in between. But just keep that in mind, that you're in between. You are on your way, you know, and it won't feel like that for long, okay? So what you're destroying is the Eight of Cups of reverse. If you're not careful, there's definitely a chance here with this energy that you could find your way being more pulled backwards, you know, going back to something that you guys have been working really hard to get away from. And you can see that even here as your challenge is the Knight of Pentacles. So staying single, staying independent, staying on your own, staying secure within that. I do feel like this person knows the right things to say. They know what buttons to push. They know the connection that you guys share, and they are using it. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse here for what you don't see coming. Some of you guys may end up just blocking communication, like very quickly ghosting this person, stop talking to them, because I do feel like some of you guys do realize this, like you can almost like feel yourself kind of backsliding, and you feel yourself disrupted in your peace. So it's a challenge, because I feel like you are feeling a little bit pulled, okay? But I feel like at the end of it, you may end up just like, you know what, nope, and just removing yourself. Let's clarify some things. Tell me about this Ace of Swords energy for Aries. What is this Ace of Swords energy for Aries? Got the King of Swords. So somebody's coming in and they are... I feel like it's you having, I feel like you're the more in the King of Swords energy. I do feel like there is some kind of communication coming in from this person. I also feel like this is you. So I'm going to go and give you all the messages that I'm getting for this. So on one hand, I do feel like for some of you, this is communication coming in that is on your mind. You are thinking about what this person has said to you. You're thinking about what their offer is. You're just, you know, it's on your mind. Okay. It's weighing on your mind. And I feel like you are trying your best, King of Swords energy, trying to keep your boundaries up and trying your best to remain as emotionally detached as you can, or at least coming off that way, you know, with this person. For others of you, I do feel like this is you gaining, finally, like doing that deep reflection and gaining that clarity that you need to cut something off, because the King of Swords is not afraid to cut anything off that, you know, doesn't serve, isn't for them, you know. And I feel like this is you gaining that clarity, like, you know what, this is what I have to do. It may not be easy to do, a part of me may not want to do it, but this is what I need to do for me. I feel like that's something that you guys are embracing with that energy. Tell me about this Death card in the reverse. And change is hard, so you may be feeling this Death card in the reverse as well, with this person coming in and saying all the things, you know. It could trigger you to, you know, change is scary. It's uncomfortable. And as human beings, our bodies are literally programmed to try to stop us from doing uncomfortable things, from making change. That is why changing anything, whether it's like a routine or a habit, can be so difficult, because our body naturally, like our brain, way it works, it just naturally tries to prevent us from that. It's like a defense mechanism. But, you know, so it may be feeling uncomfortable for you. I also feel like this is their energy though as well, where it is very much just like they're not ready to let this go. They have the Temperance. Yeah, they're not ready to let this go. They want to come in and make peace. They are telling you that things can be different now, that, you know, this can be transformed into something new. They definitely want to heal this. They want to bring things back into balance. They're saying all of the right things here, okay? Even with the Temperance, that's an angel. They could be saying, you know, that you guys are meant for each other. They could be playing on, you know, that kind of a thing. So let's just take a look. Tell me about this Moon energy. The Justice card. So yeah, you are doing a lot of deep reflection. And with the Justice card, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Swords, you know, that's kind of like law and order type of an energy as well, but it's also the truth, okay? And I feel like you want to do the right thing, but you also want to do the right thing by you. You want to show up for you. You want to stand up for you. You want to do what's best for you, you know, and only you can do that. Only you can show up for you in that way. And I feel like that's something that you are trying to accomplish here. That's something that's important to you. That's something that you're reflecting on. Tell me about this Six of Cups, especially if you haven't always in the past. You know, I feel like that's one of the shifts that you guys have been experiencing. Tell me about this Six of Cups energy. Why is that in the intuition? The Queen of Cups. Because you miss this person. because you miss this person. And so it's more coming through as kind of a warning, as like a cautionary tale, because you do miss this person, and they do know what to say. You do have love for them, you know, and you may not miss everything about this person, especially if they were very toxic or they had some really nasty, you know, ways that they treated you. But there are aspects of it that you miss. Okay, let's put it that way. And you do have love for them, and it can make it difficult. This stuff seems pretty clear to me. So let's focus on, tell me about this Nine of Cups in the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, it's this communication. It's this offer that is coming in that is stirring all of this up. Because I feel like you guys were in a pretty good place, but now you're feeling, you know, dissatisfied. You're not comfortable. You're feeling, you know, this totally has disrupted your peace. Okay. Tell me about this Eight of Cups. This is for what you're destroying, the High Priestess. So I feel like you're being asked to listen to your intuition, to trust your intuition on this one. Okay, and to really, you know, this is more Pisces energy. Some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a Pisces. You don't have to be, but there's a lot of Pisces energy. But that it could also that very deep, reflective, intuitive energy too. I feel like that's coming up for a reason. So especially with the High Priestess and this moon energy, that is like very deep knowing and reflecting. You're being asked to really trust yourself. So a lot of you guys, even despite what they're saying, deep down you know that nothing has really changed, or deep down you know that it's not what's best for you. You're really being asked to listen to that. Tell me about this Nine of Cups here, or this Nine of Pentacles here. Why is that the challenge? The Ace of Cups. Because you do love them. And this is emotional for you. This is triggering for you. This brings up a lot of stuff for you. Tell me about this Knight of Swords energy in the reverse. The Eight of Pentacles. You're not willing to go back on the work that you have put on yourself. You've come too far. That's the phrase that I'm getting with this. It's like I do feel like a lot of you guys like just abruptly stop communicating with this person, and you know are like no, because you have come too far. Okay, you've come too far. Now for a select few of you, okay, I do feel that this could also resonate. I don't feel like that's the way for most of you. For most of you guys, I do feel like you guys are like, no, I've come too far, you know, and I do feel like you guys stop the communication altogether. For a select few of you, sometimes the Knight of Swords in reverse can also just be a card of not rushing things. You could be allowing this person to show you. Eight of Pentacles here as well, you know, showing you that they have changed, showing you and going very slowly. You could be easing into it. So just take it how it resonates for you. We are going to grab another deck real quick, and we are going to get some advice for you guys. I would just be cautious because this person does know what to say. They do know how to trigger you. I feel like this is, you know, kind of pulling you back. But you guys are so strong and courageous. And I think at the end of the day, wow. At the end of the day, wow, you go hermit because of the Ten of Cups. Because you guys know what you want, and you know that you deserve that, okay? And you do. You absolutely do. And I do feel like there is something new coming in for you guys as well. That's another card for Pisces, though. You have a couple cards for Virgo here as well. Yeah, the Death in the reverse. The advice is just to understand that change is difficult. You know, it is a resistance to change. There can also be a need with this energy to push past any fears that you have or any codependency that may be coming up at this time. Okay, so that is what I have for you guys. If this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, guys, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just go ahead and put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light. Until next time.